It's slime time! You're watching the Crafty R. Enjoy! Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by the Crafty R, of course. In today's video I'm going to be doing a DIY slime with no glue, no borax, take 2, because my last one was almost more like a dough as opposed to a slime, whereas this one is a lot more stretchy and slimy and soft. So you will only need 3 ingredients. And plus 5 if you want 2 that are optional. And now let's get on to the ingredients you will need. So the supplies you will need is just under 3 teaspoons of corn flour, a small amount of liquid soap, a small amount of oil. I just poured this in, but you do not need this much. And an optional ingredient is scent and colour. So I'm going to be making 3 batches. My first one is going to be pink and it's going to be strawberry scented. My second one is going to be green and peppermint scented. And my third one and last one is going to be yellow and orange scented. So now let's get on with the tutorial. Also, before we begin, any shampoo works, any shampoo or shower gel, just anything that's liquid and bubbly. And lastly, you will also need something to mix with and something to scrape the bowl. So your first step is to add your corn flour to the bowl. Make sure you get everything out. My tub is a little bit wet, so I just need to scrape some of this stuff out. And I'm planning on doing a tutorial on oobleck, so if you want a tutorial on that, comment down below and I will see about doing that. So now you've added your corn flour, you're just going to pat it down to make sure there's no big clumps, and then you're going to add a bit of your oil, a tiny bit of oil, and then some shampoo. You want to do this in small steps and very slowly because there's no fun if you add too much. So you're just mixing everything together each time you stir. So just make sure everything's combined before you add the next batch. So I'll just adjust the camera angle a bit. And now just add a bit more shampoo. You can never add too little shampoo, but the trick is don't add too much at one time. So you're just kind of mashing it in here, like so, and you'll see it start to become more clumpy, but what we want is the texture of just a slime basically. Hence the fact we are making slime. Add a bit more. And you want to make it until it forms a dough that you're able to touch. So this should be the texture that you get. And just make sure everything is mixed in nice and well. And once you get to this texture, should be a nice creamy texture. Once you get to this texture, you're going to continue to mix it until smooth for about another minute. So once you've finished mixing, you should have the consistency of a thick cake batter or almost like royal icing. If you're wanting to add your colour or scent, add it now. You only need a couple of drops as the corn flour absorbs it and makes things really, really powerful. So So this is kind of turned into like a brownie pink. So I might skip the pink and go for the green, because my food colouring is pretty old. So I'm going to just add some green food colouring. I added about 2 drops there and mix this until well combined. And I just want like a pastel slime colour. And I'm going to add a little bit more, hardly any more though, just a little drop. Then mix that in, and you can't really see it on camera, but that is a blue colour. So now I've mixed that, I'm going to add a little bit of peppermint extract. You need literally 1 drop for this. And this is completely optional, you do not need colours or scents, but I think it just makes the slime that little bit better. Now you're going to add the tiniest little bit of oil, and this will finish your slime off. So now you should have a slightly thinner texture, but now we'll move on to the next step. So our next step is to add our cornflour slime mixture onto a dusted worktop, and you're just going to have dusted it with a little bit of cornflour, and this is where it lies in your hands. You can knead as much cornflour or as little cornflour as you would like into the mixture, depending on how sticky or how doughy you would like it to be. So for the first couple of mixes, I use the spoon just until everything's covered, and then this is where you can really get messy, because all you're doing is just kneading in your cornflour to your mix. So, and this is where you can decide what texture you want it to be. And you will see the slime form right before your eyes. I like a good slime texture, so anything that I'm able to play with but doesn't stick to me is the perfect texture for me. Let me know if you're the same. So I'm just kneading this together until I get the perfect texture. And I like to knead it, once it's formed, I like to knead it for about another 30 seconds just to lock that texture in. And that'll mean it lasts for longer. So this is the texture I'm happy with. And also a quick note as to where you would store this. It works best if you store it in a container, in a bag which is in a container, and then in the fridge coated in oil. This is what keeps it like this. So now, if we move the chopping board out of the way, we have the perfect slime texture. Now this is almost a bit too doughy, so I'm going to just add a little bit of oil to it, incorporate that in. And the great thing about this is you can roll it in a ball and then stretch it out. And this is so stretchy and fun to play with. And you can also stretch it this way, and this is a real slime. So now that is, you finished your slime, and let me know which colours you made and what scent you did, if any scent. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will post a picture at the end of all the colours that I made. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you're living in the slime life just like me. Bye! So this is all the 3 slimes that I made. I really like the texture of the pink one. This one smells of strawberry, it's so nice. And the yellow one, this is really bright yellow, smells of oranges. And this is a really nice texture. And the green one, which you saw me make, is the driest of them all. But this one smells of peppermint, obviously. It smells so good. But obviously, if you just want to leave it as you did with just the smell of your shampoo, that also works great. So, yeah.
Bye!